There you go. Hello. You guys, we are not good at lives. Like trying to figure out all this tech stuff. I wish I could show you guys. We have 1, 2, 3 different cords running all around. We got the mic set up, 2 computers, the camera with the gimbal stand, and 3 lighting fixtures. So we're working it on. So, but can you guys hear us? Can you see us, hear us, or anything? Let us know in the comments. I don't know. What is this?
I don't know.
Click on a comment to show it on the screen. Oh, okay, cool.
Oh.
Neat. Here.
Can we get rid of them?
Yeah, by just clicking off. Why is it doing this? As Obi-Wan Kenobi says, hello there. McKinley, you just became my friend. All right, it's fine. Just leave it there.
All right.
Okay, so for you guys who don't know how this operates, we're using a software system to connect to YouTube so we can record directly through our camera, because then we can save the recording on our actual camera versus doing it straight out of YouTube. And there's the one that we use is StreamYard, and there's a random duck, like I mean, a huge duck that's in front of our screen. Can you guys see that?
I think so, because it's on the...
Here, let's click a comment. If you guys can see it, then let us know. We're trying to make this work. Let's click somebody. Let's do Obi-Wan right there. As Obi-Wan Kenobi says, hello there. Look at that.
Oh, there it goes.
There you go.
Cool.
Well, we're learning as this goes on. So if you guys want to know the software that we use, it is StreamYard. It helps us. This is not a promotional video, but
yeah, we're not sponsored.
No, not in the slightest. If you guys want to sponsor us, I mean, sure. But after seeing this catastrophe, I don't know. But anyways, look at that. Everyone's typing in ducks. Look at that. But anyways, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the live. This is not how it was supposed to start off, but I mean, did you expect anything different from us? So today, what we kind of have planned out, we're trying to keep it less than an hour, maybe around 45 minutes or so. But we're going to go ahead and talk about some of the HHN Dream Houses Part 2 in this live, where we talk about some of the comments that we got, as well as some of our own ideas and things we look forward to for future HHN events. And then other than that, of course, we're going to show off our surprise little giveaway merch package thing that we got, and then announce the giveaway winner. And then after all that, we may go ahead and take some questions or whatever, or just chat a little bit, or even talk about, you guys cannot see our TV right now, but there's Christmas playing. Shout out to Unfriendly Hero. I know you're watching. We got Christmas getting ready to go on. So we'll be talking about some future videos coming soon with all that. So let's do some HHN Dream Houses, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up on the computer down here, if I can get it. We're going to go ahead and talk about a couple of ideas. First of all, I do want to mention new movie Halloween Kills is out. Has anybody seen it yet? We're going tomorrow. Yes. We got tickets. I got tickets for tonight, and then I realized I grabbed the wrong day because we're doing the live. That could have been fun. We'd have done the live in the theater, but
I think that's
illegal.
Not allowed.
But anyways, we're gonna go and do the movie tomorrow. Halloween Kills tomorrow at 7:00. We're excited.
Yeah.
And yes, I'm going to see a horror movie in theaters. This is the first horror movie I'm going to see in theaters.
Are you kidding me?
Dead serious. Unless Haunted Mansion was considered a horror movie. This is number 1 for me. So, but let's look at this. That shirt, Rose. Yeah, you guys like this shirt, by the way? It's a Haunted Mansion shirt. It's my Halloween one.
All right, let's talk about...
Wait a minute. Sandy Ben. My search history is already filled with HHN 31 rumors.
Ooh.
We're ready for, like, we've been doing HHN 30 coverage for the past, 6 months?
Yeah, it's been a while.
So we're kind of HHN 30'd out a little bit. We still love the event, but we're ready for next year. So we think it's going to be better than this year. Just saying.
Yeah, we'll see.
Also, Brennan said the movie was good. Ben said he saw it.
Yeah, no spoilers.
Oscar saw it. I mean, if you want to spoil it, I'm kidding.
No, I don't want any spoilers.
Benny Bob said the ending was okay. Now, there is one spoiler I heard. This is not the final movie. I heard that they're having another one come out. Is that true? Am I wrong on that?
For a brave soul seeing a horror movie in theaters.
Yes, Michelle, I am.
Brian doesn't get scared of Michael, though.
I don't. I actually like Michael. It's kind of weird.
I mean, he's technically the protagonist, so.
True. But it's just because I played him as a character, so I'm like, that's me.
Yeah,
Now, if I went to see like something completely different, I probably wouldn't go see it. All right, so let's go to pick one of the comments right here. So we have, first of all, that's the reason why I mentioned Halloween, is because we had somebody comment down for a Halloween house, but based on the newer films that's come out recently. You had was it just Halloween? And then Halloween Kills, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So they were talking about having the new ones, which that was a rumor for this year's event that was going to be in the Shrek building. Instead of having the Case Files on Earth, they were going to have Halloween, which I was actually really stoked for, because the last 2 years before that, if you don't count 2020, in 2018, they had Halloween 4 there. So it would have been cool to see another Halloween product put in place, and to keep it in the storyline of what's relevant, especially with the new movie coming out this year.
There were also rumors of Halloween 3.
Oh, yeah. Season of the Witch? Or is that what it's called?
Yes.
Yes. So there was rumors for Halloween 3 as well that were going to be there. I would have been down for it.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
Haven't seen it yet, but I would love it. Love the Halloween series.
There's no Michael in that one, though, so you wouldn't get Michael.
That's okay. Don't you see his mask in it, though? Like, briefly?
I don't know. I don't think so. They were like trying to like be done with Michael, and then they were like, "Oh crap, we need Michael."
The people wanted Michael, which it would have been cool if they continued without him and did their other plans. But
now we have.
I would have never existed.
Different, yeah.
So, but another thing too to mention is Scream. Do you guys see the new trailer for the Scream movie coming out in January? Have you seen it? You haven't?
So, no, I've been gone all weekend, so I'm like behind
Ryan
on
has
everything.
seen a trailer without Stephanie. You haven't seen it yet?
No, I don't know how I feel about. I'll have to see the trailer, but I don't know how I feel about a Scream like reboot.
I'm excited for it.
I'm kind of over reboots. I feel like everything's a reboot right now. I just want like original stuff.
I agree. One of the first scary movies I've ever seen was Tim Burton's Sleepy Hollow. Wow. I don't think I've seen it. Now, so Daniel says a house dedicated to Squid Games. So
we haven't watched that yet.
We have not yet. But I feel like we're eventually going to, because everybody's been talking about it. And a lot of comments that we got for this giveaway entry was Squid Games. I haven't seen it yet, but going on TikTok, on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, it's everywhere. So we've seen certain things that relate to it. And I'm not going to lie.
That song is stuck in my head.
I can't stand it. But to be able to actually see it, I don't think it would work as a house as much as it would for a street. I think it'd be neat for a street. But there's a problem with having it as a street. Imagine the crowd. Like, you know how many guests are going to want to be interactive with the Squid Games? Like, if they did the song and things turned, people would stop and then it goes and people were, I don't know. I still think it would be neat, though. I think that'd be a cool addition. We just haven't seen it yet. Plan 2, though.
Yeah, we've heard good things.
Pretty good things. Let's see. So we love the trailer for Scream. Also, episode 1 of the new Chucky show. So George said that the first episode of the Chucky show is out. How good is that? Because I don't really care for Chucky much.
I never really cared for Child's Play, like the originals, or like The Bride of Chucky. But I really liked the reboot that they did. I guess I don't know I can't remember now if it was like a sequel or whatever. But they did it a few years ago. It was actually pretty good. I think it had Aubrey Plaza in it, and it was funny, which I like. I love a good like horror comedy. So a Gilman house.
What about a Chucky house? Have they ever?
Cool.
They only had a Chucky Street, which was actually really successful there, and then they had this little pop-up thing, which honestly is a bummer, because that whole side of the park is dead. But I would love to see like a Chucky themed house. I think that'd be cool to get.
Someone said the new Ghostbusters comes out next month. That actually looks really good. That has Finn Wolfhard in it, I think. That looks really good.
When the trailer first came out in that, I probably watched it 20 times. One of the things that I'm addicted to is what is their vehicle called? Is the Ghostbusters like the machine like a certain vehicle, like their car? Is there a name for it?
I don't know.
But the little siren that it makes, that I'm like addicted about. But It looks really good. And I'm glad that they have some ties into the old ones. It's not like they're trying to make a brand new one.
Yeah,
it ties into the old ones pretty well. So,
we have a
but Oscar said, freaking Gilman House, aka Creature of the Lagoon. By the way, thank you for the super chat with the flame. Much appreciated.
Yeah, Gilman House would be cool. I want to say that there were rumors of that for last year.
There's actually rumors going on for this year now.
And then it ended up being the Bride House instead.
Oh, someone said Ecto 1, by the way. Ecto 1, that is right. Yeah. Ecto. But yeah, no, so if you guys, for those of you who have been to Horror Nights so far, if you go to the Bride of Frankenstein house, there's a little Easter egg of Gilman being in there. Yeah. And for those of you who don't know who Gilman is, we're talking about the creature of the Black Lagoon. I would love to see that actually come into play, because in 2019 they had the classic monsters, that scene with the creature of the Black Lagoon, and that was a really cool like touch into the house. Yeah. And to see that expanded into a full house, I think that would be loved even more than Brides of Frankenstein.
I think that would be cool.
We're down for it.
Someone said that they didn't like Wicked Growth, and someone said, "What? Literally how?"
But who didn't like Wicked Growth?
Diamond Zap.
Diamond Zap?
I think that's our favorite one.
Diamond Zap. I'm gonna find you.
I think Wicked Growth is, after like most of the event, I think that's the one house that we go back to.
They said they need to go again. So I will say this though. We've been through all the houses multiple times. Wicked Growth is probably one of the top ones we've been through in the most. But we will say this, walking through that house in the beginning, like when we do Stage Scream or right off the bat, like when they open up at 6, we notice a lot of holes in that house. We've been hearing that they've been losing a lot of scare actors just from other things and stuff. So
yeah, and it takes them a minute to like fill those holes.
Yeah.
So by like the second or third set, you might get more people, but we always go in like it's one of our first ones, and because it just gets a long line later at night.
Always.
And we've gone through multiple times where there's been a lot of holes.
Yeah, and I will say like those are one of those houses where their facade is like really awesome looking. We always, every time we go, if you guys follow us on Instagram, every time we go in, I take a video of their facade and we try to do like a photo together inside the pumpkin tunnel. Yeah. And I would recommend going in the daytime, like first thing right off the bat, do that house, and then come back at night and then see the difference. And then there's probably going to be more scare actors in the house. So it probably is better later in the night. Yeah.
Legendary Truth keeps growing on me. We like Legendary Truth.
We actually liked it right off the bat. Case Files was one of our top 5, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. The first weekend, and it's grown a lot on us, but it's one of those problems too where we notice multiple holes every time we've gone in. But recently when we went, it was actually filled up pretty well.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, they're good. And we still don't understand the story to it. We noticed that the person in the beginning is also at the end and unlock something. We try our best to slow down to read all the Post-it notes on the walls.
It's impossible.
There's just too much. So we'll have to figure out one day.
One of the ops people did tell us though that anything that you read on the walls in any of the houses, they will have audio of it playing. So I don't know, like when you're walking through, you can hear the guy like reading.
But I think it's from the novel though. That's
but I don't know if it's like I don't know if he's like reading off those Post-its, because remember the ops person told us that anything that's posted is also read. But I haven't like listened close enough to know.
There's a lot in that house. That's like one of those houses that would be amazing to do the Unmasking the Horror tour, just to like take your time to walk through. I would love to see that. But now another house too that we can mention that somebody actually just wrote down was Goosebumps. I have not seen anything Goosebumps in so long. Now, when we drive to HHN, Stephanie has like a Halloween playlist, and the theme song for Goosebumps is on there, which I like it. I just haven't seen it in a long time.
It's like what they used to play on Disney Channel, like during Halloween. It's like the song with the dog. You know what I'm talking?
That's what I remember.
It's great though.
But what kind of house would we do that for? Like, would we specifically focus on one story or do like a collaboration of multiple stories? Kind of like Case Files.
Yeah.
which would be neat to do.
I just remember when I was young, I used to rent I used to go to the movie rental place, like Family Video or Blockbuster. And they would always have like the kids section always had like the free movie, and I would always pick Goosebumps. And there was one where the kid had like a mask or something that
I remember the mask.
That one creeped me out so much, and I think I stopped watching them after that. I don't know why that one really scared me.
I was always, I mean, I'm not a fan of like horror stuff, but I was always freaked out to see Goosebumps, but I watched as many as I could see. That's like as far as I got into that realm.
Slappy, I remember that one too. That was the puppet, right?
Slappy. Yeah. Oh.
That one was creepy.
I don't like those at all. Jennifer Pickering, thank you, by the way. Super chat. Jennifer said, I want an OP based on witches. The Flying Witch from Scary Tales was amazing. Yeah. That is one house I was so disappointed that I did not go through in 2018.
I went through a lot of times, yeah. And that part was really cool.
That would be an amazing house. Actually, have they ever done a house based on just witches? There's all just witches?
Not that I remember.
Now, speaking of Wicked Growth, actually, one of our favorite scenes is the witch room where she's conjuring a spell. I think that's when she's like rising, like making the pumpkin lord or something like that. We love quoting her sayings, even the little side one. What does she say? I'm the pretty one or something. Yeah. That room is so cool. But to see a house like with like witches and all that stuff, even add some flying ones and like just like in a traditional Halloween aesthetic.
I would like a witch one, but more of a sinister witch story, not so much like that type of witch, like in Wicked Growth, but more like not the like classic like pointy nose and like whatever those are called.
The cheeks.
No, like
Oh, okay.
like not so much that kind of witch, but more like Salem witch, like those types of. I think that would be cool. But I like dark stuff, so that's why I would like that. Brian would like the cute
I like
witch.
the cute little looking Halloween stuff, like trick or treat, all that stuff.
But talking about Goosebumps, I would actually love to see Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark.
I've never seen that.
Did you ever read the books?
Nope. Knowing me, you think
you wouldn't.
It's not that bad.
That movie wouldn't be that bad. I think it's PG-13. It would.
Still wouldn't have seen it.
It was a good movie. I was very skeptical because I read those books growing up, and I was like, they better do good. And they did. It was really good. So I would love to see that as a house. Would
it be set up almost like Goosebumps?
What do you mean?
Just like collaboration of certain things in rooms?
Yeah, kind of, yeah. Because it's all different stories.
I'm not going to lie, like those like noirs like that they had like case files, it's really fun because it changes the theming up in each room. So it's not like one long house. It changes per room. So every time you go through a new room, there's a new experience and feeling. And those are pretty well received.
I like those types of houses, especially because if you have one like theme or one room that you're not particularly fond of, it's only one room.
Yeah.
Like for me, Slaughter Cinema was my favorite house.
Never got to go through
2018.
Yeah.
But I did not care for the Swamp Yeti part of it. So it's like if it was a whole Swamp Yeti house, I wouldn't like it. But because it's like multiple different stories, I love that.
Let's see. I'm pulling an other idea up that somebody mentioned that I would love to see.
Someone said we need I don't know how to say that. La Llorona house.
Oh, La Llorona.
Did they do that before?
I don't think they've done that before, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. I feel like La Llorona, I've never seen it, but I feel like it would be almost like a kind of like how Insidious was set up in 2017. A lot of dark rooms and stuff. It'd be really scary to see.
Yeah,
like as a house,
really
that would be really scary.
That would be really scary.
I don't think I would do it.
Brian would not do that house. I feel like any of those like folklore, especially anything that like your grandma told you when you
anything that's like Latin based or related,
it's like hits
I
too
may have
close
to pass.
to home.
Reminds me of some childhood memories that I don't like to really speak about in public.
Oh, Amy said they did do one, but in Hollywood, I think.
Oh, Hollywood usually like that's one thing that's really cool about like Hollywood is that when something is like new or brought out, like they jump on it. Like anything in California, like anything horror related with like Halloween Horror Nights over there, or even like their other like haunts that are around the LA area, Hollywood, San Diego, San Francisco, around that, they hop on that. Like for instance, they had a what was it called? Something oh my god, starts with an F. You watched three movies of them, but it's a series. Fear Street. I was gonna say Fright Nights, but that's another TV show.
They had the video store.
Yeah,
they
had an experience.
Into like a haunted house, I guess, or a walkthrough.
They also have a Stranger Things experience out there too. We don't get that stuff over here.
No.
But our Horror Nights is a little more supreme, my opinion. But oh yeah, so I was getting to this. I want to say this. So one of our viewers went ahead and commented down that they would love like a choose your own destiny type of house. Now, is Horror Nights ever going to do this type of stuff? No, they would never.
Probably not, no.
Just because of the crowds that we have. Like if you guys have seen recently at Horror Nights, the crowds have been insane. We've had sold out nights for the past couple of nights.
Yeah.
But a choose your own destiny house would be amazing because for people like us who go every time, to be able to go down like different hallways or different paths on your own choosing, you get different outcomes from all of that. That would be new and neat for us. So it changes all the time.
Yeah.
Because there's times where we go through a house 50 times. We're like,
it's kind of like having the different icon on the throne.
Yeah, that's true.
It doesn't really like change the house that much, but it is kind of like
there's a little surprise.
To say something different. Yeah,
that is true. So Jennifer Frey, I want to go to Orlando. Come on over. It's fun and packed.
Amy said they've done them before. Do you mean like the choose your own?
Oh, maybe a long time ago. I could see them doing that. But with the crowds now, 100% doubt they would ever do that. I really don't think so.
I don't know. It'd be cool to have like different paths you could go down at least.
House of the Witch. I've never heard of that. Or maybe I've heard of it. I've never seen it. Oh, see, so I'm not gonna lie, doing these like giveaway or not the giveaways, talking about like the HHN dream houses, we've had so many like comments from you guys with different ideas, and I'm sitting there reading, I'm like, hey Stephanie, have you heard of Castle Rock, or have you heard of Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark? Have you heard of this? Because I don't know anything about them, so Stephanie's usually like my encyclopedia when it comes to that stuff. So a lot of the comments you get, if I'm just like, yeah, that'd be great, it's because I'm like, I have no idea what it is, and then Stephanie's explaining it to me.
Yes.
So then I'm like, I
do remember somebody commenting on the last one. I don't know about this last video, but the first giveaway, a 7 house, like the Brad Pitt movie.
Brad Pitt, yep.
And
they also commented on this one too.
We were going to talk about that, and I don't think we ended up talking about it.
I think it was like an honorable mention.
But I think
that
would be really cool because it is kind of one of those things where
we did talk about a video actually.
Different rooms.
Yeah, because it talks about the 7 different sins,
the
deadly sins, and each room shows a different way of how you can die.
Gruesome. So it could be kind of cool.
Yeah, it'd be great.
But he was like, "Do you know what 7 is?" I was like, "Come on."
Stephanie loves that.
I was like, "What's in the box?"
I don't know what's in the box.
What that is. I'm like,
do you guys know what's in the box? I don't want to know. Christopher, good luck in your test tomorrow, by the way.
Yes. Good luck.
Also, 13 Ghost. We've heard that a couple of times.
I've heard that one a lot.
Never seen it.
I haven't either, but I've
never seen it.
I never heard of that until like Horror Nights because I've heard so many people say how good of a house it would make, but we need to watch it. Or I need to watch it.
Yeah, Stephanie needs to watch it. So, but now I will also say an idea that somebody mentioned, and it wasn't in this one, but I wanted to talk about it at some point, and it was to bring back like American Horror Story. Now, I know American Horror Story is loved and hated. It's like a split thing, and I know they've done it at the event multiple times, but I would feel like this would be a good time to bring it back, especially with their new like season that they had go on.
But it's anthologies this season.
And you can do each room based on each anthology, right?
Yeah, that's true.
I just think that sometimes like Horror Nights, the route they go is they try to bring like one major IP in. Like that would drive people. Like this year, I think honestly, it's split between Beetlejuice and Hill House.
Right.
I think those are the crowd-driven promoting guests for this event, where in 2019, I think you had like Ghostbusters, Stranger Things, and Us. Those were your crowd-driven ones. In 2018, it was definitely Stranger Things. That was like the biggest one. That one was the crowd driver. But I feel like bringing back something like American Horror Story could be a good touch to the event. Not make it like the top tier thing, but it would be cool to see some of the houses in the years past with bigger IPs make a return. Like, I have a feeling Stranger Things will come back, which I enjoy it. I would love to see it.
Yeah.
But I feel like they would bring some of those other things to just, I don't know, kind of touch base on years in the past, but with a whole different perspective.
Yeah. Yeah.
Something like that.
I can see that.
Jeepers Creepers.
We both like.
Oh, I'm scared of Jeepers Creepers.
Possibly a little too scared to go through.
Yeah,
that.
So I saw Jeepers Creepers. That's actually the first horror movie I've ever watched that I remember was Jeepers Creepers, and I'm to this day I can still remember that movie like 80% of it because I'm traumatized from that.
Yes.
Scary movie.
Someone did say Silence of the Lambs. That would be intense. That would just be like, I feel like one of those houses that just feels like kind of dirty. You haven't seen
like Texas Chainsaw?
Kind of, yeah. I mean, yeah.
It's okay, you can spoil it. I'm not gonna watch it.
No, we're gonna watch it.
What? We're not watching it.
That one's more like a thriller. It's a classic. We have to watch it. And then someone did say an invasion house, like the Scare Zone, but a whole house. That would be cool.
I would love that.
I
Actually,
could picture them having like an entire like UFO like in the house, like as the
Or what about the facade?
That's
like
what I'm
you
saying,
walk
like, as
into the UFO.
That would be cool.
Like it's on a platform that you walk right into, bright light and all. Oh. I'm not gonna lie, like I love when HHN makes streets and then they're so successful that they make them into a house next year.
Yeah.
Killer Clowns, Trick or Treat.
Yeah.
Like, granted, I didn't do Trick or Treat, but Killer Clowns was
Trick
awesome.
or Treat was really pretty. It was a very like well done house and it was very pretty. It didn't get a lot of scares, but it was definitely like the sets were beautiful.
Yeah. Now somebody did say, Jonathan, will Scream Early and Express Pass let me do it all in one day? Yes. Highly yes. Like Express Pass, Express Pass will get you all the houses in one day, but doing like the Stage Scream, we do Stage Scream usually whenever we go, and we get about 3 to 4 houses done as the park opens up.
Yeah.
So, and then Express Pass, you can do the rest of the houses once they get busy, and then go back to the houses at the end of the night with Express. So,
Children of the Corn, that would be creepy because it'd be all like smaller actors, which can sometimes be creepy.
It makes me feel better.
Really?
Because I feel taller.
Kids are creepy though.
I feel like I can somewhat make my way out of there.
And Supernatural, the TV show. I've heard that one a lot of times.
That would be neat
cool
to see.
too. That would be really cool. Because there are different like stories, I guess.
Yeah.
So.
And then we also have somebody saying The Grudge. The Grudge would be freaky.
Grudge would be freaky.
I would not go through that house.
Imagine just the sound like going through the house? That would be creepy.
Most now you're imagining things.
Now I'm gonna want that.
Y'all are crazy.
Marathoning a house for the last 30 minutes of the night. We haven't really done that yet this year. We did go through Icons like 2 times in a row.
At the end of the night.
Yeah.
We don't necessarily.
Could have done it another time. But.
Yeah, we don't necessarily like marathon houses. Not yet. I don't think we're at that level just yet. But
yeah, because
the way we do it, instead of like saying, let's just go through this house multiple times, we try to see how many different houses we can get within that allotted time.
Yeah.
That's the way we do it.
Gremlins. I've said that one before.
Yes.
There was a rumor that they were going to do that.
Yeah, there was for this year. But I will say, though, with Scream coming out in January, the new Halloween Kills that just came out, and then the new Ghostbusters that's coming out, those movies all come from the 70s and the 80s. And then Scream is at the 90s?
Yes.
And then the 90s. So those are like era-based movies. I think it would be cool to see an era-based HHN year.
Who wants another 80s year?
I love the 80s. I would love to see another 80s year, but it doesn't have to be 80s. It could just be like certain movies from 70s, 80s, 90s, like cult classics. And of course, you have a couple of like HHN like originals in there.
Yeah.
They have to put OGs into the year. They have to, because those are usually the best houses.
Yeah, they have more freedom.
Yeah, but I would love to see Scream. I would love to see Halloween, Nightmare on Elm Street, maybe Friday the 13th, and then Gremlins and other Ghostbusters, but maybe with a new one with a twist on there, maybe. And then you can add a couple of like originals. You got 10 houses.
Someone asked if they've ever done an It house. No, I don't think so, because
The contract.
yeah, someone owns the rights
Is it Warner Brothers?
I think so. And they do their own setup in California. But that would be amazing. I don't know if I would rather see like the like TV 2-part special, like Tim Curry It, or like the more recent It, but I feel like it would be a little bit hard to do the most recent It with like just the makeup and the prosthetics and everything that would go into that. I would be worried that they would just put a mask on them and it wouldn't look good. That's what I'd be worried about. But it could be really cool. It could be really cool, but it would be a lot of money, I think.
We had a couple people talking about Stephen King.
That would be cool too.
Like to see like one item from Stephen King or like multiple items. Because for instance, like even like Jackson said, like mashups. Like mashups are really cool to see a mixture of things. Like you bring something like American Horror Story or Stranger Things or anything that has multiple seasons or episode or movies and all that. You just kind of collaborate them all in one house. It usually does pretty well with HHN, except for Stranger Things in 2019.
Yeah, unfortunately.
We were bummed out about that.
The Lost Boys, that would also fit in that like 80s vibe if you wanted that. Yeah. That would be really cool.
I really want an 80s year.
You get like 80s vampires again, which I miss Vamp 85. So that would do that for me. And you could have like the whole like cavern where you're walking in and they're like hanging. That would be really cool. Corpse Bride.
Corpse Bride would be cool.
That would be cool too.
Of course, not scary, but it's just a cool aesthetic.
Yeah, very like gothic.
Yeah. Like almost like the gothic house. Like bring it like Tim Burton style, Caroline, like those types. We had a couple people mention that. I know like people are mentioning things right now, but I have to say this real quick. Harry Potter. When is Universal and J.K. Rowling going to go ahead and shake hands and give us like, just give us Halloween Horror Nights and Harry Potter in one?
They won't.
They need to. I mean, we've talked about this before, but they have so many different like darker elements from the Wizarding World of Harry Potter they can bring in. They literally have Diagon Alley in Universal.
You mean Nocturne Alley?
Well, Diagon. I'm talking about just Harry Potter.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like
they also have Nocturne Alley. But then they also in Islands of Adventure, they now have the Death Eaters walking around and they do a little castle show and all that stuff. They just need to bring it.
Ooh, someone said a Sweeney Todd house. That would be cool. I never
got to see Sweeney Todd.
See, I think you might like that. It's not that bad.
I was going to watch it, actually. That was one movie I was going to watch.
That would be a cool house, I think. That would definitely be very, like, dark and moody. It's very gothic.
Yeah. Now, I am going to go ahead and pull out one of my ideas. So, last time I talked about Game of Thrones being a house. I would love to see Game of Thrones be a house because I could just imagine walking through the HHN arches at the front and hearing that theme song playing
dun, dun, dun,
with like flames on the arches going off and stuff and the Iron Throne on top. Like,
yeah,
why not? Maybe cool. A dragon on the arches. Universal has a dragon. They have dragons. But now I'm getting all in my Game of Thrones mood.
Yeah, we've talked about this before in depth, and we think that the Dark Knight specifically episode, is that what it was called? The Long Night. The Long Night.
You said Dark Knight. I was like, Batman? You do a Batman themed house.
That'd be kind of cool too. But
Batman versus Joker.
But The Long Night. We think that would be like, just take that one episode and make that a house. That would be really cool. Because you have all of the you have all the Night Walkers. Is that what they're called? I haven't watched Game of Thrones in so long. Yeah.
I think they're Night Walker.
I think so.
We'll have to
But But you have all of
Refresh your
them,
mind.
and like you have like the catacombs and everything that Tyrion is down in. Like that would be cool. Like we've talked about this scene where Arya's in the library.
Yeah.
Like that would be cool too.
They just need to bring it, period. They need to do it.
Yeah.
Now, John Trelinsky said Harry Potter is a good excuse to bring HHN to both parks, or like to bring the both parks to HHN. This is what I was getting into. My idea is not necessarily specifically for a house, but it's more for an event itself. I would love to see Halloween Horror Nights bring Islands of Adventure back into the mix, and instead of it just being like a natural Horror Nights where they have some houses over there, I would love to see kind of like the icons, but split apart. Where it's here, I'm gonna try to explain this as good as I can. Get ready for this. So we just had Endgame come out not too long ago. Very successful. You get to see the Marvel characters versus Thanos and all that. Rise of Skywalker, right? Another kind of successful movie, even though it was mad with it. You had like the Rebellion versus the Empire. I would love to see the fact that you have Jack and like his minions, as in like you got Chance, Usher, the Caretaker, Storyteller, like all those people side with him versus Fear and his like disciples or whatever, which I think like the Pumpkin Lord could be a good one. You can have Bones. You get like anybody that was created by Fear and that aspect, and then have them kind of clash, because this would allow like fans who are of any icon like really become a fan of their icon, because they're like supporting them in a sense now. And then you have like Islands of Adventure could be like Fear's realm with like the Terror Queen and all that. And then you can have Universal Studios be Jack's realm with all of the icons over there. Each one has their own house, and it's kind of a clash.
Like they're on teams.
Yeah, like it's like a team thing, you know? But you can go to Islands of Adventure and it's one completely big theme over there. Go to Universal Studios and it's a completely different theme over there. I would love to see that. What do you guys think? I don't know. My mind is racing with ideas. I want to run HHN.
Yes.
Everybody knows that.
All right. Well, it is 8:44. We said we were going
That's
to
true.
keep this to 45 minutes. So
There you go.
so
So
you want to do the gift first?
Yes.
Or the prize?
So we're going to go ahead, Battle Royale with icons. I would love to see that.
Oh, Amy said that Amy said that it brought attendance down when they had it in both.
The reason why I think it brought attendance down for both of them is because they had to kill the park hours and islands, and they also were doing a capacity limit just for Universal split. This, however, though, because the capacity has been increasing a lot at the parks, I think they can have the capacity for Universal stay the same, but then bring in islands in the mix. They usually just went ahead and split it to only have the crowd control for Horror Nights and City Walk, because all those people are going in and out of City Walk as well as backstage. So they would definitely have some kinks to work out with, but I think with now they can increase it.
It does make sense. Like people aren't going to want to pay for a daytime ticket when both parks close at 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only thing.
That's true.
But that's okay.
All right.
Horror Nights. Now, so that's it for HHN Dream Houses. We're going to get into the giveaway now. So we're going to go ahead and show you guys some of our little rewards. We're going to start with the smallest one.
Is this the smallest one?
That's the big one.
Oh.
That's the biggest one you have in hand. So anyways, we have, if you can just grab them all, just grab it. We're going to go and show you guys what we got for whoever the winner is. So we're going to give you all a second to be prepared.
To be prepared.
Be prepared. It's nothing crazy, guys. Just some things. We did have in mind for some we wanted to get.
And they were
didn't have
sold
it.
out.
But I want to show you something that we actually purchased. Can you guys see this? Hold up. Let me see. It's a little, those little
What was
things.
it called?
I have no idea.
Furry bones.
Furry bones. So it's like a little like Dracula themed one and all that.
It's
Kind of
so
cute, right? So they're cute. But they also had the like the icons and all that stuff like in mystery packages, and we wanted to get that. They're completely sold out in the park.
Everywhere. We went everywhere.
Bummer.
So
That's okay. So anyways, first item we got is a little magnet. Nothing crazy.
From the year.
But it's from this year. So it's a little HHN magnet that we got. So you can put it on your fridge or anything that's, of course, magnet. I want to make sure I get a good view of this.
Yeah, that looks good.
It's all blurry, but yeah. So that's one.
I think this is what I'm most excited for. Is they have, what is it called?
It's a candle.
No, the brand.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't see the brand on here.
It's Universal owned now. Go to
It
show
kind of
them.
looks like it. It used to be. I don't know. So they have this brand that they partnered with that does like the smells of the theme parks, and they have them for the houses. So we got the Wicked Growth one, Magic Candle Company, yes.
Yeah, Magic Candle Company is the one that did it.
So we got the Wicked Growth one because
It's a little blurry.
Because I think it smells the best.
Yeah, we were looking for the fog one. They had multiple ones of different houses. And we were looking for the fog, but the fog one was sold out too. A lot of items are actually ended up being sold out.
The fog one doesn't smell exactly like fog. It kind of smells like baby powder. And this one smells like spiced pumpkin.
Which is really good.
It smells good.
Stephanie really wanted to keep it. So we had to fight her on sending that off.
No.
So I got these 2 items.
Yeah, if anybody is interested, they had a puppet theater candle that is smells like popcorn. They had, which it smells good, but I don't know if I'd want it in my house, the smell of popcorn all the time. They had a Bride of Frankenstein one, Frankenstein's Castle, which kind of smelled like water.
They had the Chucky one.
They had a Chucky one,
that was awful.
Really bad.
Just
don't
awful.
Get that.
Why is Chucky even there?
I don't know. And then what else did they have?
They used to have. Oh, they had a Tooth Fairy, Revenge of the Tooth Fairy one.
Oh, and it smelled like candy.
Yeah, and then they had Wicked Growth. They also had the fog one.
Yeah.
And then there was one more, if I'm not mistaken.
I can't think of it.
Maybe not. But yeah.
Anyway, so the last thing is the poster from this year. Our video is delayed, so
yeah, we're looking on a delayed screen, so we're gonna make sure it's not blurry for you guys. But
no, it's all shiny.
It's literally the same design as the magnet, but it's a little poster board. So we have these 3 items here. We got the Wicked Growth scented candle, as well as a little magnet and the poster board. So those are the little giveaway packs. The candle, though, is probably one of our favorite pieces. The problem is once you use it, it's done. But even the casing is cool to see.
Yeah.
Hey from Atlanta, Georgia. Hey. All right. So the way we decided to do this, well, I'll be honest with you guys. The first idea that we had for announcing the giveaway winner was literally a hurricane simulator. You know those little hurricane simulators? And if you guys remember the Amanda show, Amanda show. If you guys remember that from way back in the day, they would throw money in there and they would try to catch it. Or maybe that's not the right show. I don't know. If you guys remember what I'm talking about, please let me know in the comments so I don't feel like an idiot. But we were going to put Stephanie in this hurricane simulator, throw all the names in there, and whatever she grabbed is the one that wins. But
I shot that down very quickly.
The hurricane simulators cost a lot, and I don't think I can put one in here.
No.
Yeah, I just can't.
No.
So instead, we decided that what we're going to do is we're going to scroll through all the names that we have on the list. So remember, we have the people who entered the giveaway through YouTube. We have the bonus entries from Instagram, and then each of our Patreon members got an additional 5 bonus entries. So we have the list. I actually got it in the second computer. We're going to scroll through, and the first person to say stop is when we'll stop. So I'm literally just going to scroll through. So whoever comments stop, we're stopping. That's how we're doing it. Don't yell at me for making the rules.
Nobody says stop.
If nobody says stop, I'm ending the chat right now. Oh, stop. Right here. All right. So winner is Zach Mason. Everybody's saying stop now.
Stop.
So Zach Mason, if you're in the chat, congratulations to you. If you're not, you're not the winner. Okay. You're still the winner. But Mana Show came from all that. So Zach Mason, congrats to you. So you win the poster board, the magnet, and the candle. And then that's it. That's actually all we had. So yeah. Congrats.
Yes.
Is Zach here, by the way, or no? GG. Brennan, GG. Roll again. He's a no-show. Should we do a surprise?
What do you mean?
How about this? Just because I feel like doing it. I want all of you guys right now to comment down RIP battery. Rest in peace battery. This is going to be a surprise HHN giveaway right now. We're doing it right now. So Zach Mason wins that. All right, guys. Comment down RIP battery. And we're going to do another surprise giveaway to only who is in the chat right now.
How are we going to pick, though?
Oh, we're going to do one. We're going to do one. 38%. Actually, how much battery are we on?
Don't know.
I'm on 12% left. So what I'm thinking of is out of those 3 items, once I'm sure we get everybody to say RIP battery, out of those 3 items, comment down which one you guys liked the most, and we'll go ahead and get that as well as a surprise thing to add with it, and we'll send to one person we're going to randomly select. We'll do that next week. We'll just randomly select you. We're going to select you now, by the way, but we're going to send it next week. Yeah.
Okay.
We're going to select them now. I want this live just to the people who are with us.
Everybody likes the candle.
Candle.
We cannot guarantee that they will have this candle Wednesday when we go, but
yeah, we'll go Wednesday, the next day that they open up, and we'll get another Wicked Growth candle for you guys if they have it. If not, we'll do a surprise candle, but then we'll also add something
just
completely.
Not Chucky.
No, I'm not going to do that to you guys. We won't give you Chucky.
Magnet.
So we see a couple of magnets, we see a couple of candles, but I think the candle is the one that's standing out the most right now. Even the poster, large poster, RP on the candle battery. Honestly, yeah, they don't last that long, to be honest. They're very they're not that big. They're small.
Daniel.
Oh man, Daniel even put money in there. RIP battery. I didn't even think of that. I should have turned the super chats off for that. Thanks, Daniel.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. He's literally like, here's some money to go buy the candle.
Oscar said t-shirt.
It's coming to you. Don't worry. All right. So what we're going to go and do is we're going to pick the candle. I think the candle's got it. And we'll do one additional surprise merchandise item that is not anything of this. We'll do something completely different. So you guys get something special. Now, the way I'm going to do this is I have to go all the way back up and look at all of y'all's RIP batteries. Daniel, I really appreciate it. You didn't have to do that, by the way. Like, if we can refund you, that'd be great. But my man's trying to, what is it called?
Bribery.
By the way, Davey, how many visits to HHN this year so far?
I don't know.
At least, maybe 15?
We've had at least,
we've been a
2
lot
per weekend.
We've been at least 2 per weekend. I think we've been maybe 12 to 15 times.
Yeah. Probably around there.
Not enough. That's my answer. All right. It's okay. Don't refund me. LOL bribery. Daniel's bribing us. All right.
We lost track. Yes, we did lose track. We lost track after the 3rd weekend.
We never really keep count how many times ago. That's not something we have done.
We've met people that are like, oh, I've been through icons for 63 times.
Oh my gosh.
How do you even remember?
How did you do that? That's awesome, by the way. Shout out. But yeah, we've met people that said they've been through the houses multiple times. Who can go so often. I made my one-time visit. Can't go for it. Oh.
Sometimes that's nice, though. I know it feels like it's better to be able to go every single weekend, but
Daniel, stop it.
But sometimes it's nice to have your one trip planned. You you go open to close. You
really
do it really
big
that one night, because when we go, we typically don't stay the whole night. We've had maybe 2 nights the whole time that we've done literally open to close.
I think that's it. Yeah.
And it's nice because we can just go and then leave when we're done. But it is kind of cool to have that have it be a little more special where it's your one time.
Yeah. But that's the one thing about being local here is
there is more pressure. There is more pressure if it's your one night to do everything.
Yeah.
Damn, Daniel.
Damn, Daniel. Honestly, Daniel, just because of that, I'm getting something special just for you. There you go. You bribed me. I got some coming your way. Don't worry. But now, so the way I'm going to do this is I am going to say pick a number between 1.
Make everybody comment a million things.
You get 1 entry in this because I could randomly select y'all, but I want y'all to have a chance to at least do this. Comment down a number between 1 and 500. I'm going to type in the number that I'm thinking of, and the person that's closest to this number is going to get it. And if
500.
yes, 1 through 500, and you can't comment down twice. You only get 1 number entry. If I see you commenting twice, then I'm coming after you.
It'll just be the first one.
First, oh yeah.
If they comment more than once.
Okay, Stephanie, look at me. Don't look at them yet. I'm typing the number in. We're going to go ahead and do.
Okay.
Boom. Stephanie's got the number. I have it right here. I'm also going to send Stephanie a text. So it's sealed. I'll give you guys 30 seconds or so to comment down the number. And we'll see who gets closest. Between 1, 500. Oh, did it? Oh my gosh, the TV. I had Christmas music playing in the background. I totally forgot.
Everybody's saying 30. If someone else says yours, pick a new one because
it's fine.
Then we'll have 2 people.
It's okay. If everybody picks the same number, I guess everyone's winning.
Now they're all gonna pick the same number.
They've already picked. I'm going by your first one. All right, I'll give you guys 15 more seconds. 15 more seconds. I'm actually the way I'm gonna do this. Y'all keep writing if y'all need to. I get an idea.
It's the idea, man.
My ideas are last minute too, so.
As you can tell.
Yeah. We just want to have fun with this. I want to be able to, if you guys can still hear me, I want to be able to give you guys all that we can because honestly, we really appreciate all the support we've received. Like hitting 2,000 subscribers, like it's pretty cool. I don't know. It's pretty cool. I feel pretty cool. Oh no, the pen's not working. Ah!
What are you doing?
I'm trying to draw.
Oh.
Why is this not working? Okay, so I got the number written down. Hopefully you guys can't see it back there. All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we're going to go through.
I know who the winner is.
You've already seen everyone?
Yeah. I've kept track since.
Oh, see, you're on it. I trust you. So who is it? Is it what I just saw?
Santi Ben.
Santi Ben? So Santi Ben guessed the number 14.
Yeah, that's the closest one.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was like, wait a minute, math. Some of you guys actually got really close. So Santi Ben said 14, and the number is actually, I want to make sure we're not missing anybody. The number is actually, I got it written down, 19. Can y'all see that? I don't know. So number was 19. Yeah,
a little bit.
Do you guys like my handwriting, by the way? I'm proud of that.
And he did text me 19.
19.
So.
I wasn't lying. I stayed truthful. So Santi Ben, congrats. So we'll have a surprise little candle as well as something else. We'll find. We won't tell you. I have an idea for it. But so Santi Ben, we'll go ahead and give you the little surprise pack for RP battery.
Said 19.
Oscar, get out of here. Zach Mason went ahead and won the poster, the magnet, as well as the candle. Santi Ben, we give you the candle and a surprise of something else. And then Daniel, I got to give you something special after that too, because bribery sometimes does work. Sometimes. So, but yeah, so that's the little giveaway. Now we're going to be a little more serious talking.
Oh, he said he just woke up his entire family.
Send them back to bed, Sandy. But I just want to say this is going to get a little more serious. We're not trying to keep this too long. I realize we're about 55 minutes in. But a huge thank you to all of you guys. Seriously. Yeah. We've been going through ups and downs with this channel. I'm not going to lie. YouTube is a pain. Oh my gosh. I did not realize that doing a YouTube channel would cause this much pain. Like, I'm serious. So much pain. Ah, the
So much
suffering.
pain.
I feel like Anakin chopped up right on the lava pits of Mustafar right now.
Dramatic.
No, I'm being serious. But it's honestly, we've had a blast.
Yeah.
We started last year. We went from like the end of May to October, and then we had to take a break. We just got so busy. And then with everything that happened last year, we picked up, or with everything that was happening for us this year, we picked up in March.
Mhm.
And it's been growing. We started in March at 116, and today here we are mid to late October, and we're at over almost 2,200 subscribers.
2159 the last time I looked.
Yeah, 2159. 2,159 souls have been captured on this channel. That's crazy to me. Like, all we want to talk about is HHN. We love the event so much.
In the parks.
Oh, and the theme parks. Like of course, like all the videos you guys seen us done was HHN, but it's just because we've had so much fun. We enjoy HHN. It's where we met. It's where we got to play some of our favorite roles. So to be able to share some of that to you guys and be able to help you guys like plan your trips, even for first timers and all that, it means a lot. So yeah.
Yeah, it does.
It means a lot. So I'm gonna keep it at that because I get really emotional. But
Yeah.
we have a blast with it, honestly. But that doesn't mean we're done when HHN's over. We honestly have we have 2 weekends left. I may have 1 or 2 videos planned out still to come for HHN. We're probably going to have one at the end that's kind of wrapping up everything. But I'm currently working on a project with Unfriendly Hero. If you guys don't know who that is, if you have Instagram, go on Instagram and follow Unfriendly Hero. He's been a big mentor for the both of us, and working on a big project. Hopefully we can get out. Super excited to show you guys what that's going to be. And then we may have like one more.
A little bit different.
Very different, actually, compared to what we've been doing.
Yeah.
It's a very different type of video. So we're excited to show you guys kind of more of our videography skills.
Artistic side.
Something like that.
Yeah.
And then other than that, we're actually, the next video we may do after tonight may be a holiday video.
Yeah.
Because Christmas it's coming, guys. And Islands of Adventure, they already have Christmas decorations going up in the Dr. Seuss landing area, whatever
Seuss
that land's
Landing.
called. Seuss Landing.
Yeah.
They have Christmas decorations coming up. So we're going to go ahead and get prepared for all of that and start talking about the holidays just like we do with HHN, start doing like guides and helping first timers. And hopefully we can continue to grow because the best thing that we've had from this channel has been meeting you guys in the park. It has been the coolest thing we've ever had happen to us in our lives. Mm-hmm. Seriously. Well, we're literally sitting here, like, here's our little janky setup. And we're like, hey, HHN, don't bring your own alcohol. I remember saying that before. Like, here's where the bathroom is, like all that stuff. It's just simple things. But then we get to meet you guys in the park and to hear that some of our videos actually meant a lot.
Helped,
yeah. And it's like, what, me? You?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
So it's been fun. It's been a hell of a ride, and we're not done. YouTube ain't getting rid of us. It's not getting rid of us.
Try.
YouTube's really trying. It's really trying, but we're not letting it take us away.
Yeah.
So we have a lot of plans. We're excited to bring more to you guys and be able to showcase more because this has been one of the coolest things we've ever done. It's been fun. It's really fun. I'm about to cry. Cool.
All right. With that.
So anyways, Zach Mason, if you are in the chat, which I don't think I've seen your name, if you come across, we'll message you and get across to you, but message us on Instagram because we'll contact you with all the information there to send you guys or send you the giveaway. And then Sandy Ben, I know you're in the comments. I'm reading your thing right now. Go ahead and message us on Instagram. I believe you follow us already. Send us a message there and everything so we can get all that stuff detailed. And Daniel, go ahead and message me there too. Bribery does work. But anyways, a huge thank you to all of you guys. 2,000 subscribers. We'll probably do this again once we get to 3,000 if we ever do. I hope we do. I hope we do. We're growing every day. But if we get to 3,000, we'll do another giveaway. And it's probably going to be Christmas themed maybe.
Yeah.
It might be a Christmas themed giveaway, which maybe a large tree.
A Christmas tree.
We'll give you guys a full 60 foot tall, a 60 foot tall Christmas tree, and I will drive it in my Santa Claus sleigh all the way to wherever you live. How about that?
There we go.
'Tis the season. But anyways, huge thank you to all of you guys. that's going to be it for us in our live. We appreciate all of you guys for coming out and continuously supporting us.
Yeah.
Can't say thank you enough. So, anyways, good night, guys.
I think that's it.
That's it. 2 more days. We'll be back at HHN.
Yes.
So, anyways, peace out, guys. We'll let you guys get off on the chat and everything, but ciao. Bye. Sayonara.
Sayonara.
Sayonara.